And a shocking new development from the world of Metallica over the weekend. First-hand accounts from fans in attendance at the band's sold-out show in Brazil describe, and I quote, "James actually cried at the beginning of the show, and it was very sad for us to watch. When he played Fade to Black, he was struggling to not cry again. And at the end of the show, he was still touched. Something happened to him." Fan-filmed videos would later reveal a touching speech given by Hetfield where he would describe his struggles with the negative self-talk within his head. "I wasn't feeling very good before I came out here. I was feeling a little bit insecure, like I'm an old guy. I can't play anymore. All this bullshit that I tell myself in my head. So I talked to these guys, and they helped me. They gave me a hug and said, 'Hey, if you're struggling on stage, we've got your back.'" Fans of the band were quick to show their love and support for James Hetfield as well, taking to the band's official subreddit with comments like, "He's definitely not alone with how he feels, that's for sure. It's awesome that he was open about it and shared it. That's the hardest thing to do sometimes. Papa Het is the best and always will be." With another user saying, "This is why James is one of my favorite humans. In front of thousands of people, he is prepared to share his demons. Love this guy." Hetfield, of course, is no stranger to struggle in his personal life. He entered rehab in both 2001 and 2020 to treat his alcoholism and other addictions. In a 2020 interview with USA Today, Metallica drummer Lars Ulrich would remark on how supportive fans were in the wake of Hetfield entering rehab. "I think the biggest surprise is just how positive the feedback has been from our fans and friends and peers alike. It's very heartwarming, and it's just blown our minds." Which just goes to show you that showing emotion is not a sign of weakness. When you let those around you know that you're struggling, you'll be surprised at just how many people you have in your corner. In conclusion to his touching speech, Hetfield would say, "And seeing you out here, I'm not alone. I am not alone, and neither are you." Such important words to remember this week, especially in the wake of the tragic and heartbreaking death of the Black Dahlia murder's Trevor Sternad. Here's a shocking statistic for you. The percentage of adults with a mental illness who report unmet need for treatment has increased every year since 2011. We need more people like James leading the way and showing their fans that it's okay to reach out. It's okay to ask for help. Starting a dialogue is so important, and again, not a sign of weakness. So we are wishing James Hetfield and you the very best.
Got this video from the YouTube channel. It's called Heavy, Heavi. Well, someone on the Patreon sent it to me, man. But I know that there's an enormous following. Well, I'm going to say enormous. There's a strong Metallica following on the platform just based on some of the videos that I've done from them. You know what I'm saying? So y'all know I'm not super familiar with them, but I am aware of the amount of impact and influence that they have and the amount of fans that they have, man. And I know that it's going to help people just based on what we just talked about, or what I just talked about with y'all, man. Like bringing attention to men's mental health more specifically, because it's not given the attention it needs. And this is definitely a step in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? And like it's not looked at as weakness at all. From the conversations I've had and things I've looked up and stats I've looked up, and I mean, you never know what going on specifically in someone's mind when they're struggling with it, especially when it leads them to take their own life. I think the main issue is that there's no outlets. There's men feel like they don't have anywhere to go to share that with, or they're uncomfortable sharing that with people, man. And like they're scared of, sharing their skeletons, sharing it with people that they do not know. That's what we need to work on, because like there's nothing negative from this when you got a figure as large as James Hetfield telling that to everyone, and you see the positive response he got from it. You know what I mean? So we need to work on providing outlets for the fellas to get that shit out. You know what I mean? And that's what I want to create here in this space. But for those of y'all struggling with it, you got to reach out to somebody, man. You got to. You holding it in ain't going to do nothing good for you. It's not going to fix shit at all. So if you out here shaky, you got issues up here, you think about taking your own life, man, you need to look for somebody, reach out to somebody, man. And I always hear, like, I don't have close friends, I cut motherfuckers off, I don't have anyone to confide in, and we need to work on that, man. But you're literally not in it alone. Before you make that terrible mistake, or if you want to stop the damn suffering and pain you're going through right now, reach out to somebody. reach out to somebody, man. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with y'all and just keep this awareness going, especially considering this mental awareness week. You know what I'm saying? So y'all take care of yourself, and yeah, your boy is out.